GS was painstakingly refined to minimize engine noise. Its suspension system was refined to be very quiet. Then, Regal's interior was further insulated, allowing you to hear other things you may not have heard before. Regal by Buick, the fine line between sport and sedan.
You may never see Motorola's two-way radios at work.
There are no crowds. I have no fear.
You may never sense the network of people and technology that link and secure these Olympic Games.
Just my passage, just my breath in and out. I feel secure. The way is clear.
Our two-way systems provide instantaneous communication because every moment matters. Motorola, what you never thought possible.
You're 11 inches high, 8.5 wide. You're up against documents from companies 10 times your size. But Xerox has everything you need to compete. Printers, copiers, even a document work center that prints, copies, faxes, and scans. Plus, all the support you need. Because when all they see of you is 8.5 by 11, you better leave a lasting impression.
The document company, Xerox.
That isn't the last one, is it?
Yeah, why?
Did I mention that I found the negatives from your bachelor party?
Yeah. Shame if Carla found out about that whole Niagara thing.
Can you say cubic zirconia?
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never lets you down, make it a Bud Light.
Room service.
Dateline Sunday. Harder, sharper, focus.
Out of my face.
Dateline every Sunday.
I'm sorry, go home and die.
Pauly, Phillips, powerful. The most watched news magazine on television. Right, Dateline Sunday every Sunday after the Olympics on NBC.
Check out NBC Wednesdays this fall. A whole new night of must-see TV with Wings, Lariquette, and News Radio. Yeah, like he said. Wings, Lariquette, News Radio. Moving to must-see TV Wednesday, NBC this fall.
Let's get serious. You need a car. And right now, during Hyundai's 10th anniversary celebration, you can afford a new car. With standard dual airbags, the 96 Accent is the most affordable sedan in America. Get the stylish new Elantra and get $1,000 cash back. Or drive off in the roomy Sonata and save $1,000. Come see how Hyundai looks today and get more car for your money during Hyundai's 10th anniversary celebration. Because you need a car.
Teamwork can produce satisfaction, a deep pleasure in knowing that your accomplishments contribute to the bigger picture. The Savings Bank of Manchester salutes the spirit of the Connecticut worker. We believe in a sense of partnership with each of the businesses we serve. Isn't it nice to know that we'll continue pulling for you? SBM, the biggest little bank in Connecticut.
After one half of football, San Francisco leads New York 540 to 310.
In the future, it won't be just how hard you play, but how good your sports drink works.
Please make your selection.
With a third more carbs than Gatorade and B vitamins to unlock carbohydrate energy. All Sport is not just a thirst quencher. It's a body quencher.
Isn't that new 300-pound ball?
Yeah, here you go.
Hi, we've asked Betty Knight to take the Edwards taste test. We've poured one bowl of Cheerios from another supermarket and this bowl of Cheerios from Edwards.
Same nutty taste.
Both boxes came from these two shopping carts filled with the same brands, the same items.
I can't tell the difference.
Ah, Betty, the difference is that the cart from the other supermarket cost over $17 more.
I was wrong. These taste much better.
Edwards, you could pay more.
Oh, yeah.
But why?
Ever wonder what's inside this Olympic sprinter? Besides fuel-injected speed, you'll find Powerade. track, it's Powerade, the official sports drink of the Olympic Games.
There's a place in New York owned by the biggest sports stars around.
You know, I like to with long hair.
And you never know when they'll show up.
Long. Short.
It's the official All-Star Cafe.
Ken Griffey Jr., 301 lifetime average.
Where the owners are always willing to help out.
Excuse me, it's 302.
So if you go, bring the right stats and the right card. Visa, because the All-Star doesn't take American Express.
301 lifetime average.
Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
People everywhere are really getting into the games because at McDonald's, when the U.S. wins, you win game. Just pull and win free McDonald's food when the U.S. wins any medal, or even $1 million instantly. Just pull and win. Get to McDonald's and get into the games.
To some, people are either Brazilian or Norwegian, Indian or Chinese, South African or Dutch. To us, it's much simpler than that. People are just small, medium, or large. Haynes, proud to sponsor the U.S. Olympic team from head to toe.
Where does Napa keep over 200,000 different parts? Right up here. Now remember, your belt tension on this is critical. What kind of car is it? Well, I'll sell you all the struts you want, but I wouldn't recommend putting them in without the right tools. I'm sure we have it. Okay, is it a 77 or a 78? Because they changed the carburetor in 78. Actually, that's not a stupid question at all. I know what it used to be. You don't stay at Napa long handing out the wrong answers, and I'm not planning on going anywhere.
America running.
Pick it up. Pick it up? It's a gimme. All right. Pick it up. Gimme? Gimme. Pick it up! Okay.
Think that's generous? Then check out the Michelob Golfers 18-pack. Inside is the certificate for a free Tommy Armour golf hat, redeemable at participating Pro Golf discount stores.
Gimme? Gimme. Nice round.
Course record.
Joy is not like a pie. The more you share it, the bigger it gets.
The feel of cotton, the fabric of our lives.
This is cotton.
We were given the opportunity to pull together 55 different countries.
We came to MCI and said, we need connectivity.
Germany and Egypt.
Uruguay, Guam.
Switzerland and Sweden. Norway and Jamaica.
This was not a one-person effort.
The unique thing is coordinating that. We all looked at each other and said, wow, we just assembled this team from around the world.
The customers were just so incredibly pleased that they actually sent a letter saying what an outrageous success it was.
How does MCI serve American business? With people like these. That's how.
The Pretzel Boy controversy exploded today.
This is getting our highest priority.
Officials seized fat-free rolled gold pretzels and will determine if they give the Dream Team's newest member an unfair advantage.
The Greek team eats moussaka. I don't hear anybody screaming about moussaka.
Let Pretzel Boy play! Pretzel Boy must go!
If the Pretzel Boy goes, I go.
Some say Pretzel Boy must go. He isn't going anywhere.
A ruling on fat-free pretzels is expected soon.
You owe it to your children. You owe it to your parents. But will you have to risk your own retirement to care for a parent or educate a child? Into whose eyes can you look and say you just can't help? For in both, you will surely see your own.
Welcome to London. First stop on our Delta Marathon. Now, here's the thing about marathons. Preparation is everything. Okay, loofah, check. Soap on a rope, check. You see, while most people expect rain in London, with Delta, it'll be a nice, hot shower right here in this first-class facility at Gatwick.
Sir,
Oh, yes, my kind of London fog.
This is for the first woman who ever left her fear behind. The first woman who had time to walk, but ran there just the same.
This is for the first woman who said, I can kick this. I can stop that. The first woman who ever formed a team.
For every woman who did it first, Lady Foot Locker and Reebok have been there to help make sure she wasn't the last.
This is for the first woman to take a stand. The first woman whose footsteps we all follow.
Looks like you've been grinding a bit, Michael. That's great.
All right. I don't like
You know, at the Olympics, IBM has technologies from 10 different companies working together. They might be able to help you. Good. Now rinse.
Any cavity?
Ever wonder what's inside this Olympic sprinter? Besides fuel-injected speed, you'll find Powerade. If it's on the track, it's Powerade, the official sports drink of the Olympic Games.
Hey, here we go again, Rhodes Tripping, with Tom Rhodes asking the questions.
Do you watch NBC?
Absolutely, all the time.
You love it.
Must-see TV, right?
Right on, baby. I'm Jerry Seinfeld.
You don't look like...
Who do you think has prettier hair, me or Jackie Joyner cursing?
Mr. Rhodes, a comedy, comes to NBC Mondays this fall. Jeff Foxworthy's moving to NBC.
Dad, are we really going to be on NBC this year?
That's right, son.
Is the show going to change much?
Nah, it'll still be the same warm, loving family show it's always been.
Where's Mom?
She's being recast.
The Jeff Foxworthy Show, coming to NBC Mondays this fall.
The key to a happy marriage is good old-fashioned romance.
On a scale from 1 to 10, rate your sex life.
Only goes up to 10.
Kissing down your body. My tongue is just around your... Hold on a second, I have another call.
All right, romance, maybe not so much.
Honey?
Mad About You, weeknights at 5:30 this fall on WVIT Channel 30.
Our plan is to keep Vera healthy, so we send her a card every birthday to remind her to get a mammogram. Our plan is to make sure John gets the care he needs in the most appropriate setting, and there's no place like home. Right, John? Our plan provides a 24-hour phone line, staffed by nurses, to help you get the care you need when you need it. No other health insurer is doing more to help keep its members well. At Blue Cross and Blue Shield of Connecticut, our plan is to keep you healthy, and it's working.
Hello? Hey! Where is everybody?
This month, they're at your Toyota dealer's summer clearance. They know a good deal when they see one, like Avalon, Toyota's luxury sedan, a Consumer's Digest Best Buy. At this low $299 per month summer clearance lease payment, with many luxury options standard, Avalon is even further ahead of the competition. Don't be left out. Your Toyota dealer's summer clearance is on now.
What can you find at Nassau's Gold Medal Summer Sale?
Savings all throughout the store. Leave your shot put at the door. Famous maker merchandise, reductions of Olympian size, color choices soft and bold. Take your pick. Go for the gold. Nassau's free delivery to help you save your energy. Living rooms for all your friends, dining rooms and leather dens. Make some tracks. Come on in. Please don't bring your javelin.
Nassau's Gold Medal Summer Sale. Amateurs and pros welcome.
MCI presents the last 24 hours of the Olympics, brought to you by Friends and Family, free. There's no better savings than free.
Big news. This is unbelievable. I gotta let everybody know.
Join Friends and Family free and get one
free hour of calls automatically. Every month to other MCI customers. No names, no lists, free calls every month. With no better savings than free, honey. Call now to sign up for this new plan, Friends and Family Free. Free calls, whoopee!
Fred Engel just bought fertilizer for the women's gymnastics team. The Garcias got a new love seat for America's boxers. Deborah Bishop just bought 5 dresses for the U.S. decathlon team. And Tony Johnson, a new garden hose for the U.S. mountain bikers. When you use your Visa card, Visa will make a donation to help all our Olympic hopefuls go for the gold. Like Jerry Graff, who picked out this new aquarium for the synchronized swimmers. Visa, it's everywhere you want to be.
Things are happening every day. There's always something new. As I grow, it's good to know. I can still turn to you. You are the first place. We always try. 'Cause just like us, you have so many sides. Come see the many sides of seas.
Dateline Sunday. Harder, sharper, focus. Out of my face. Dateline every Sunday.
I'm sorry, go home and die.
Pauly, Phillips, powerful. The most watched news magazine on television. Right. Dateline Sunday every Sunday after the Olympics on NBC.
A TWA plane explodes over Long Island, and Connecticut News 30 is first on the air with the breaking story even beating the networks. We had more live local late-breaking coverage than any other Connecticut station. Our crews were live from the crash site and throughout Connecticut with up-to-the-minute breaking details. When daylight broke and the search for a cause intensified, Connecticut News 30 Today was on the air with exclusive details.
When the plane went down, there were 8 liters of blood HIV positive.
Connecticut News 30, always first with live local late-breaking coverage.
It's the lowest interest of the year. Guess what that does to your payment?
Come to Colonial Toyota and go beyond ordinary prices.
At these rates, I can really afford this.
96 Corollas, $99 down to $149 a month. Now get more for your money with lower interest than ever before.
I got more car and more for my trade-in.
96 Camrys, $99 down to $179 a month. The year's largest inventory, the year's lowest price. Close out 96 at the source.
You can get what you want right here.
See the difference, feel the difference. Colonial Toyota. We're not a shopping mall with a source.
Nobody Beats the Whiz puts Panasonic's new 606 palm quarter right in your hand. The first compact VHS palm quarter, complete with a color LCD view screen and EIS. Only available from Nobody Beats the Whiz. It's all within your reach with 1 year of free financing at Nobody Beats the Whiz. Enjoy the summer games, wherever you play them. Panasonic brings the Olympics to the world, and Nobody Beats the Whiz brings it home to you.
After one half of football, San Francisco leads New York 540 to 310.
In the future, it won't be just how hard you play, but how good your sports drink works. With a third more carbs than Gatorade and B vitamins to unlock carbohydrate energy. All Sport is not just a thirst quencher. It's a body quencher.
Isn't that new 300-pound ball?
Yeah, here you go.
I had this car, so I took a picture. It's not just a car, it's a gremlin. So this girl at the Photoshop said,
wow, it'll only take a minute to make a copy.
Dig it. She makes an enlargement of the Gremster, then says,
is this a dent?
No. Yes.
I could do a little body work on it and put your shots on photo CD.
Dig it. So, she retouched the thing on the door. Then I went home and logged into the Grem Lovers party room and met a Grem-digging Finn named Liska.
Yeah.
Howdy, Gremster.
Meanwhile, Dad comes home and crashes into Grem Puppy. And this insurance guy comes out with a Kodak digital camera and shoots my hurting Grem child.
We got it. Okay, we'll
Then, right there from his insurance man van, he finds me a quarter panel from Cowboy Bob in Lubbock, Texas, who's on my door.
Howdy, Grimster.
Saying he wants to buy Honey McGrim from me. Cool. How much?
Enough to go to college. Enough to go to college and buy a cheeseburger. Enough to go to welding school, buy a cheeseburger, and fly to Finland.
Dig it. So like I said, I had this car, so I took a picture.
Just make sure you stay in the chariot, Chuck. I guarantee you're going to win the dang race.
That's good. True story. You are so special. That chariot thing you did and the water stuff. I love you, man.
You're not getting my Bud Light. Frankly, son, you frighten me.
For the great taste that won't fill you up and never let you down, make it a Bud Light.
And it's more like, I love you, man. See?
This is the most advanced case of permanent surprise I've ever seen.
What caused it? It's the new reduced fat Doritos.
They do taste surprisingly good.
We'll do everything we can, Chuck. We're doctors.
New reduced fat Doritos tortilla chips. Surprisingly good.
Certain things belong in certain packages. Anything else just doesn't seem right. And soft drinks are no exception. So we're replacing this with this. Good idea, huh?
What makes an Olympian? Speed, flexibility, making the impossible look easy. One company does just that, Motorola. Years of experience and proven technology made it possible for Motorola to create a wireless communication system powerful enough for the largest games in history. So when you see the impossible at these Olympic Games, look a little closer. Motorola, what you never thought possible.
Introducing the car you'll never get over. The new 1997 Wide-Track Grand Prix from Pontiac. Call toll-free 1-888-97-WIDER. See how wider is better.
They are the sheep, and we are the shepherds. We tell them that college is the doorway. We tell them to prepare for the future. But the question remains, will we?
Check out NBC Wednesdays this fall. A whole new night of must-see TV with Wings, Larroquette, and News Radio. Yeah, like he said. Wings, Larroquette, News Radio. Moving to must-see TV Wednesday, NBC this fall.
The story's breaking. You don't just want to know about it. You want to see it unfolding. You want live, local, late-breaking coverage. You need the Connecticut News 30 team.
Storms are pounding the shoreline. There's an emergency landing at Bradley. Legislators are making the crucial vote.
You want more than just words in your news. You want to see it.
Our live coverage takes you to the scene. The story's not complete without the pictures to help you understand what's going on.
You want local coverage in your newscast, from here at the Connecticut shoreline
to the streets of New Haven,
to here in Waterbury,
to your town. The Connecticut News 30 team is dedicated to bringing you the stories. If it's happening in Connecticut, Connecticut News 30 is covering it.
Waiting to hear the story won't work.
Getting on the air with the facts right away, keeping you informed.
Late-breaking coverage.
You can't be informed if you don't know about it.
That's our commitment to you. Live, local, late-breaking coverage of your news as it's happening. Connecticut News 30. Live, local, late-breaking.
This Olympic News Update is brought to you by Travelers Insurance. Something to hold on to.
If one more worker makes it through the day safely, still able to embrace a waiting child, still able to see the work that lies ahead. If one more accident never happens, then Travelers has done its job. We've made your job more secure. In business, as in life, what we all need, insurance from Travelers provides. Something to hold on to.
This is a Connecticut News 30 Olympic Update.
Good evening, everybody. Hope you're enjoying tonight's coverage of the Summer Olympics in Atlanta. We'll take you back to the competition in just a moment, but first a look at some of the stories we're working on tonight for Connecticut News 30, 11 at 11, following the ceremonies. Still slow going in the search for the wreckage of TWA Flight 800. Sonar has spotted what appear to be large pieces of the plane on the Atlantic Ocean floor. But Navy divers will not go into the search area until video cameras confirm the presence of wreckage. Once the Navy divers do begin their work, their top priority will be to find the black boxes. The 2 flight recorders could tell investigators what happened to the airliner. In the wake of TWA's deadly explosion and crash, a bomb threat locally involving the Hartford Brainerd Air Show is not being taken lightly. A good number of the public seems to have misread the telephone information number, angering a gentleman in Salt Lake City who's been getting the misdirected calls. He's been telling callers that the air show was canceled due to a bomb threat. The information he put out is not only false, it may be illegal, and it could have scared people away from the show. But when organizers of the event called the man, he denied he ever said any of that. So now, Connecticut State Police don't know what charges, if any, will be filed. A 2-year-old girl fighting for her life tonight at Yale New Haven Hospital after allegedly falling down a flight of stairs. Police and the Department of Children and Families are investigating the incident. Carrie Hill standing by in New Haven with more. Carrie?
Thanks, Don. I'm at the New Haven Police Department. It's here. Investigators are looking into the case of a 2-year-old girl who allegedly fell down a flight of stairs. She's now in critical condition. No charges have been filed, but some residents say the toddler may have been pushed while in the care of her mother's boyfriend.
The people across the street said they seen her get pushed.
Again, no charges have been filed. However, the Department of Children and Families have removed another 1-year-old sibling from the home. We'll have the very latest later on Connecticut News 30 after our Olympic coverage.
All right, thank you, Carrie. We'll be standing by for that. Right now, let's check in with Bob Maxon for a look at the forecast after another great day today, the second in a row. Bob?
You aren't kidding, Don. A gold medal day out there today. We had tons of sunshine, warm temperatures, low humidity, and a breeze. It just doesn't get much better than that. Checking out the Super Doppler radar network this evening, perfectly quiet from Albany to Boston, right down to New York City, and all through Connecticut, the radar screens are quiet. That certainly is good news. As we mentioned today, though, well, if you're a gymnast, we're looking for a perfect 10 anyhow, right? Sunny, dry, and breezy out there today, and tomorrow looks to be another nice day. Nice clear skies, so overnight look.
Hi. English? Oh, oh, no, sir.
Coca-Cola.
Yes, Coca-Cola. I'll have Coca-Cola, sir.
Sorry, this is a hardware store.
You know, we take a lot of pride in being an independently owned Napa Auto Care Center.
Be sure to check the O2 sensor.
We're part of a national network of repair shops who install Napa parts and live by a code of ethics that puts honesty and customer satisfaction first. How do I know the job's done right? Because I own this shop, and that's the way we do business here.
Thank you, ma'am. Come back to see us.